Antony's transfer saga has sparked fresh worries for Manchester United, as a newly revealed clause in his deal with Real Betis complicates the picture. The Brazilian winger finally secured a permanent switch to Betis after months of uncertainty and speculation surrounding his future at Old Trafford. Antony had been loaned back to Real Betis, where he successfully revived his form by netting 5 goals and setting up 2 assists across 17 La Liga matches. Despite his resurgence in Spain, his time at Manchester United was marked by frustration and limited impact. On the final day of the transfer window, United confirmed his permanent departure to the Andalusian club. According to reports from the Manchester Evening News, United will receive a guaranteed fee of €22 million, around £19 million, with the potential of a... Crucially, the club incorporated a 50% sell-on clause, ensuring they benefit from any lucrative future sale of Antony by Betis. But here's where it gets controversial. The Express revealed that this clause might not work as straightforwardly as it sounds. Instead of taking half of any future transfer fee outright, Betis are reportedly only obligated to share 50% of the profits or capital gains they make from selling Antony down the line. This distinction might significantly reduce the amount Manchester United could see if Betis eventually sell him for more than they paid. So, are United settling for less than they might deserve, or is this a savvy negotiation on Betis's part? Financially, Antony's deal could be worth up to £22.5 million if all performance triggers are met. Betis are expected to pay him approximately £3.9 million per year over the duration of his 5-year contract. Interestingly, this salary could rise by roughly £435,000 annually if the team qualifies for the Champions League or secures any European trophies. This potential bump ties Antony's earnings directly to Betis' success. In his first exclusive interview since rejoining Betis, Antony opened up about the emotional rollercoaster he experienced. "Only my family knows how hard it was during that period. I was in tears," he admitted. He reflected on training separately from the squad and the uncertainty he faced, but emphasized his faith that this moment would come eventually. "Seville is far more beautiful than Manchester," he said warmly, sharing how grateful he feels to be back. He also recounted staying in a hotel for over 40 days, an ordeal made bearable because everyone understood his desire to return. Antony was visibly touched by the overwhelming support from Betis fans, describing nights when supporters waited outside his home at 2 a.m., a sign of the deep connection he has with the club and its community. "I was very anxious throughout the process," Antony explained, "but I made it clear that it was Betis or nowhere. There was no second choice." He also shared the emotional toll it took on his family back home in Brazil, particularly his mother and sister, who were moved to tears by the difficulties he faced at Manchester United. "Being separated was tough, but that's part of life," Antony concluded. "Those moments belong to the past. Now, being here feels like a dream come true." From a financial standpoint, United bought Antony for a staggering £86 million from Ajax just 3 years ago. Unfortunately, he struggled to justify such a hefty transfer fee, contributing only 12 goals and 5 assists across 96 appearances at Old Trafford. This story raises broader questions about high-value transfers and the risks clubs take when investing heavily in players who might not immediately flourish. How should clubs balance patience with performance? And does United's sell-on clause strategy indicate they anticipated Antony's struggles, or merely aim to salvage some value? What do you think? Did Manchester United make the right call, or did they underestimate Antony's potential from the start? Let us know your thoughts below. This return to Betis might just be the fresh start he needed, but the financial aftermath continues to stir debate. This article contains affiliate links. We may receive a commission from sales generated through them. At the Manchester Evening News, we're committed to providing the most comprehensive coverage and insight on Manchester United. To stay updated with all the latest United news and expert analysis, consider joining our free WhatsApp community, where breaking news and detailed insights come straight to your phone. You can also subscribe to our daily newsletter to get the biggest stories delivered to your inbox. For those who prefer listening, check out our podcast series, Manchester is Red, featuring shows like The Samuel Luckhurst Show and The Midweek Debate. Available across all major platforms, including Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Our dedicated team of Manchester United experts keep a close eye on all developments at Old Trafford, offering timely updates on team news, injuries and insider information. Join the thousands of United fans already benefiting from our WhatsApp channel and community for exclusive content and special offers. If you decide to join, rest assured your privacy is respected. Our privacy notice is always available for you to review. If you ever want to leave the community, you can do so at any time. No questions asked.